Hey, how y'all doing, baby? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, baby. I know it's Wednesday because we got Clyde right here to remind me of what freaking day it is so I don't get confused anymore this week. Anyway, it's hump day, baby. We're halfway through this week, and Lord have mercy, the shit we've already seen isn't doing well. Let me scoot down a little bit so I'm in front of that microphone. Anyway, I hope you had a good day. I had a busy day mapping the virus. Oh, the Lord came up on my screen. That looks bad. Speaking of which, what's going on? Well, today, the presidential powder, the crybaby chief, the whiner in chief, went out tweeting this morning. And this morning he put out a tweet in all caps. In all caps. I won the election. Voter fraud all over the country. Voter fraud all over the country. Really? Seems to me every time I turn on the news, that shit's going out the window. They're going into court all over the place. Rudy Giuliani was just up in Pennsylvania trying to present a case with absolutely no evidence. Voter fraud. No, there ain't no voter fraud. We just think there's improprieties. Any evidence? Well, no, we ain't got any evidence. We just want to do it. We just want to stomp our feet and cry until we get kiss off. I am so sick of this man just and who he thinks he is. He thinks he is a king. The New York Times put out a story. And in that story, it said that Trump got 10.1 million more votes this time than he got in 2016. Good for him. But he left out the part of the story that Joe Biden got 5 million more votes than his ass did. And it shows all over the country where every state that Donnie's pitching a hissy fit over, that Joe Biden has beaten Trump by better odds than Trump beat Hillary. But that's not enough for Donnie. He is going to assist this shit until he goes out the door. But it's putting a tremendous strain on this country. The new administration, Joe Biden, president-elect, who will take oath of office on January 20th, and I don't know what they're going to do with the screamer in chief. He's going to go out, quietly through the back door, sneak out somewhere or some shit, or is he going to be dragged out? I don't know. Particularly, I don't care. I opt really for the second one just for the dramatics of it. I would love to see his ass dragged out by Secret Service out of the White House that he refuses to vacate while he's on his little delusional trip. But this bullshit of holding back, what's her name? Emily Murphy. She's the director of the GSA, General Services Administration. Those are the ones that have to sign the documents to Joe Biden to start to get the transition team rolling. She is a civil servant. She is there to serve the country. She is not there to worship an idol or to serve a king. That lady needs to sign the freaking documents. And what? What is he going to do? Fire you? Yes, he will fire you. And there goes your whole career. But are you going to keep doing this? Are you going to keep doing this and tarnish your whole career over the scumbag? I don't even know if she's a civil servant. She might probably an appointee under some freaking shit. I didn't look. She works for the people. She needs to do her freaking job because this is getting ridiculous. Now, Donnie has decided that the people at HHS, Health and Human Services, cannot talk to anybody on the Biden team. Are you shitting me? What are they going to learn? Some secrets that nobody should know? Or are they going to find out the truth? That desperate Donnie, the delusional dictator, doesn't know what he's doing, hasn't been involved in this shit for months, and could care less. That's exactly what they're going to find out. But American lives are on the line here. The more little Donnie boy pitches his hissy fit and stands in the way, that's going to cost American lives. It's going to cost America time that we don't have in order to come in cold on the first day and have to correct all the bullshit that this man is attempting to do. You have to keep wondering to yourself, I can't read this shit. You have to keep wondering to yourself, to what end is he willing, how far is he willing to go to obstruct and destroy in this country? I am so beyond disappointed. I'm beyond amazed at the inability of the Republican Party to stand up and do something. The man is obviously delusional. He's hiding in his bunker in the White House now, and he doesn't want to talk to anybody, I guess, except Fox News. I ain't seen him on there either. But he's hiding. Fox News don't like his ass anymore anyway, because he's a lame duck asshole. At some point, even Fox News is going to give up on his ass. Lindsey Graham, though, he'll be hanging on to that last little hemorrhoid on Donnie's ass. Him and people like Ted Cruz and others. But this is just, it's sickening to watch as an American, as a citizen of this country, to watch the man that sits in our house, in the people's house, behave in a way that is detrimental to American lives, that put Americans at risk because his feelings are hurt, because not enough people voted for him and more people voted for the other guy. That's what we have. A petulant little child, and there's nobody in the room that will throw a bowl of mashed potatoes on his head. They're just all scared of him. I don't know why. Just write him out of the script and hand it to him. President Trump walks out the portal, gets on, make it more dramatic, like a fantasy movie, you know. Let him know what he's supposed to do. Somebody ought to. Somebody ought to tell him. Because nobody in the Republican Party, I understand Lindsey Graham, ethics people are calling for an investigation into his evidently strong-arming states into trying to rig the election for Donnie. He needs to be investigated. He's tipped his hand. He showed us who he is. He's just like the rest of the Republicans. They don't care about the country. They're just concerned that they're going to lose the Trump vote. Well, guess what, baby? Unless you're willing to start this whole country on fire, you're going to lose them anyway. They're not based in facts and or evidence. They're not fact-based people. They believe everything they hear on Breitbart or whatever bullshit else they're listening, Parler or whatever crap they're listening to now about us eating babies or I don't know, make up some bullshit. The vote wasn't right. They stole the votes and Biden is going to be an illegitimate president. Are you shitting me? We've had an illegitimate president. His name was Trump. He will go down in history as the worst president this country has ever seen. And it's not done yet. We still have 2 more months, baby. 2 more months of this bullshit. You'd think to yourself at some point, John, maybe the Republicans will come to their senses and pull out the 25th Amendment or something. No. They're not going to do anything. They're sitting there in their little offices hiding, trembling away that Donnie might see them and point them out for something, good or bad. They don't want to be associated with the asshole. They don't want to go poke the monster and see what he does. They're chicken shits. They're scared of him. And what does that say about the strength of America? That the half, more than half in the Senate, a little less than half in the damn Congress, are not willing to stand up for the American way, the Constitution. They're not willing to stand up to a bully within our own house. You expect them to stand up to a bully from within, from some outside forces? No, they're going to look for whatever deal they can get. I don't know if it's money, power, or what, but they're delusional. Eventually, this will rise up. The people will continue to be informed. The people will continue to demand a better accounting from our government, a government that actually cares for the freaking people, because the Republican Party doesn't have that. I don't know what the hell they have. 150,000 a day are coming down with COVID. We've passed over 250,000 dead and hit the highest mark of 1,707 deaths in one day. And this man doesn't want the Health and Human Services to talk to the incoming administration because what? Because why? Well, because Donnie's got his panties in a wad. That's all. That's it. There's no other logical reason at all except he's butthurt. And he wants to take it out on us, on you, on your family, on your community, on your state. He doesn't give a shit. He'll go down in history as the man who burned it all down before he left. I hope they prosecute for him for everything he's ever done in his life. The votes show a divided country. That's what I wrote down. A divided country. Half of them don't believe in the facts. They're all wrapped up in some strange QAnon conspiracy theory. And now we have that shit in our Congress. In our Congress? Really? We have a lot of work to do to fix this country. Crap. It just distracts my ass. When am I going to learn that shit? There's a divide in this country. And how we're going to fix it is beyond me. To continue the fight that we have going. The fight down in Georgia is so essential. I can't emphasize enough. If you can, go down there and donate to Reverend Warnock or to John Ossoff. It's an important race down there. If we take the Senate, we can make life better. If not, then we're looking at 4 years of obstruction and hatefulness out of the Republican Party as they try desperately to keep holding, grasp hold of those minions out there that are willing to burn it down at the mention of at the drop of a hat, baby, if given the right signal. And that's what I worry about. Just how far are they willing to take this shit? Anyway, that's all I got, baby. It's Wednesday. It's been a rough day. I'm going to go in there and relax as much as I can and enjoy the rest of the evening. I suggest you do the same. I had a great time last night on the Blue Dot family meeting. So if you get a chance, go by bluedotintexas.com. Check out how to download and get into Discord. Come join us in the conversation. And while you're there, check out the button for Deborah Gerlach and send her some love. All the information, the address is there. She would so appreciate a little love coming. And while you're there, check out the button for the GoFundMe page for Bernadette Pree's grandson for his scholarship fund there. And so we're trying to get that done. Dominic deserves it. He's a good kid and could go far. Anyway, that's all I got. It's Wednesday, so enjoy the rest of your hump day. We'll be back here tomorrow for another Blue Dot family meeting, and then we'll cruise right into, hopefully, a Beer and Bud Friday, baby. The cards go right. Anyway, if not, I'll be here anyway. Y'all take care of yourself. I love you. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Socially distance. All that kind of stuff. Holidays are coming up. It's going to be a rough time for a lot of people, so try hard to put a smile on somebody's face. It'll lift your own heart up. So do that for your own health. I got to look over here now because everything is now screwed up and we don't know what happened, but we got that working, or the camera and the microphone working, and it's recording and all that stuff. There's nothing here for me to see. We're trying to figure out what the hell happened. Anyway, y'all take care of yourself, and I got the right button and the right mouse. Yes, I do. We'll see y'all later. Bye.